Let's continue on our psychogeometry. We have learned Theorem 1 and 2. Today we are going to look at Theorem 3, which states that angles in the same segment of a cycles are equal. As you can see from here, it's also related to the previous theorem that angle at center is 2 times angle at circumference. And that is the same trick we are going to use to solve this one. So let's say angle AOB, this angle is equals to 2 times x1, okay, which is 2x1. Also, angle OAB is equals to 2x2. Reason is that angle at center is twice that at circumference, okay, at circumference of a cycle, like what we learned in the previous row. So if this angle is 2 times this and this angle is 2 times this, therefore we can say x1 is equals to x2, period. That is it. That is all about what we want to find out. This angle is equals to this angle. x1 is equals to x2. That is all. And also, before we proceed to look at the example, I also want to introduce Theorem 3, Theorem 4, which state that angle in a semicircle is right angle, is a right angle. Okay? Angle in a semicircle is a right angle. And therefore, how do we prove that? Still based on the on the second principle, this is the center. A line passes through the diameter, and you have this to be. This is the center O. I say A, B, C. Okay? That we want to prove that this angle is a right angle. Angle in a semicircle. A semicircle is angle 180. Angle on a straight line. It's a semicircle. Okay? Therefore, from here now, we know that this place is what? Angle on a straight line, which is angle 180. Okay? AOB is equals to what? 180. 180 degree. Reason. Angle, some angle in a straight line, some angle in a straight line. In a straight line. Okay? Angle in a straight line. Therefore, you can now say it, angle AOB is equals to 2 times ACB. Reason, angle at center is twice that at circumference. Okay? It's twice that at circumference. That is the proving. Okay? Therefore, if you have this angle is 2 times this, okay? That is, and we say that this angle is angle 180. So what is angle this? We now have 180 degree, which is this angle now, equals to 2 times ACB. this angle. Angle at center is twice angle at circumference, okay? Therefore, you can now have your angle ACB is equals to 180 degree divided by 2. Simple mathematics. And you have your angle ACB is equals to 90 degree. That is wrong. And so, these are the two theories we're going to look at today, that angle in the semicircle cycle is a right angle. An angle in the same segment of a cycle are equal. Okay, angle in the same segment of a cycle are equal. And so let's look at some of example that I have here. I have some example here. Find the value in this question. We have A is given to look for A and C. So what do we say? We say angle in the same segment are equal. Therefore, you automatically say that A is equals to 40 degree. Nothing more. Your B is equals to what? 40 degree. It's as simple. And your C, look at it. You are looking from here to here. This is we have major segment and minor segment. Okay. So when you look at from this point, these are in the same segment. Okay. And when you look at from here also, you see that this is also similar to this. Okay. It's in the same segment with this. When you look it from the other part, this is the minor now. Minor segment. Okay. Therefore, your C is equals to 32 degree. Okay, it's as simple as ABCD. Okay, then question 2, we are asked to find I and J. From here, you can see that this is similar to this in the same segment. You can also see, let's say in the same segment. Okay, so your I is equals to 65 degree. Okay, your I is 65 degree. What is your J? Mind you, this one is the center. It passes through the center. And you have to apply angle in the semicircle. Meaning this angle, this whole angle here is what? It's angle 90. And therefore, you can say I plus J is equals to 90 degree. Angle in a semicircle. Okay? Semicircle. That is the reason. Okay? So, we now have your J equals 90 degree minus I. And that will give you your J to be 90 minus 65 degree. So your J is 25 degree. That's your answer. It's so simple. Okay. Also, let's look at number 3. Question 3, we have it here. We have Q, R, U, V, and so many of them. We have T to look for. We have R to look for, S. Okay. So many that we need to find here. And so let's look at them one by one. You can see that this and this are in the same segment if you remove all the other elements. So you can say that your T is equals to what? 10 degree. Angle reason. Angle in the same segment. Angle in the same segment are equal. Okay? Are equal. Okay? Therefore, when you look at this side and this side, you can see that V, your V is equals to what? 40 degree. Your V is 40 degree. Okay? Let's also look at here. It's also in the same segment with U. So your U is equals to 60 degree. Okay? So which other one that is remaining? You have your Q. Q, you can look for, let's say this is A, B, C, D. Okay? You can put it this way. And you have here as your, you can call it anything, let's say F. Okay? So from here alone, this triangle ABF, from A triangle ABF is equals to 40 plus 60 plus Q is equals to what? 180 degree. Angle in a triangle. Some angle in a triangle. And therefore, your Q is equals 180 minus 40 plus 60 is 100. So your Q is what? 80 degree. Okay? So that solves the whole issue. Are you following? So what is left? We're left with R and S. If you can get your R, you have your what? Your S, because they are in the same segment. From here now, you can see that 40 plus 60 plus 10 plus R is equals to what? 180. Some angle in a triangle. 40 plus 60 plus 10 plus R is equals to what? 180 degrees. Some angle in a triangle. And therefore, you have 110 degree plus R is equals to 180 degree. So your R is equals to 180 minus 110. Your R is equals to what? 70 degree. Okay? Your R is what? 70 degree. And your R is equals to S. Your R is the same thing as what? X, angle in the same segment, which is equals to what? 70 degree. So it is what? Angle in the same segment. Okay? Angle in the same segment. And that solves the whole thing. You have your T to be equals to 10, angle in the same segment. Your V is equals to 40, angle in the same segment. Your U is equals to 60, angle in the same segment. And your R, your Q is some angle in a triangle, which we find to be 80. So when you go over it again, and you go over the rule, make sure you can state them one after the other. State them, the law number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. What are the laws? What are the cycle theorem? What are they telling you? And try to draw them on your own. It's then that you'll be able to apply them very well. So make sure don't read it offhand. Write it down. Try to remember the diagram and you will make use of it. See you in the next video.